Hello, my name is Becky. I know I haven't made a video in over at least 6 months when it comes to my flower farm here in Central Florida. And to kind of explain my situation when it comes to flower farming, because I was really into my videos and consistent, and then I just stopped. So I just thought it would be a good time to really just tell you what's happening with my farm and the future of this channel. I have rebranded my farm with a new name, and I am now taking the steps to rebuilding my farm. Back when I was doing YouTube videos, I was on farmers markets. I was trying to make market bouquets, pop-up markets that I was doing, and just showing my journey. Now I had to stop my flower farm for personal reasons, and the season of life that I'm in right now, I might have to move my farm to another location. And so I'm dealing with that right now. Nothing's really set in stone yet, but I mean, that's the reason why I stopped my flower farm, and that's why I stopped my videos. I don't really get, super detailed personally on this YouTube channel, because I just really want to focus on the flowers growing here in Central Florida and helping people who are growing in warm climates have someone to look and learn from, and also just see my experience and see me going through the motions of flower farming here in Florida. All that to say, I am a human being, and we all go through things in life where you go through ups and downs, and sometimes things have to change and you have to reevaluate. That's just what's happening to me right now. And it's, it can be daunting to where you had a certain dream, and then you feel like it's being crushed in a way, or kind of you feel kind of down about your certain situation if things don't go your way. But I feel like I'm in a place now where I am hopeful for the future. I'm hopeful for my flower farm. My dream is to become a flower farmer full-time in the future. So knowing that I still have this amazing passion for growing, it really means a lot to me. And when I was down, I didn't really grow. I didn't want to really see anything dealing with flowers. It was just very sad. And now I'm in a place where I feel so much more to look forward to. And then I started growing some snapdragons, and then I put them out, and then now they're growing and they're looking so beautiful. And it just reminds me why I love doing this, and keeps me hopeful for my flower farming future. So that's the reason why I stopped my videos. Now moving forward, when it comes to the channel itself, I'm not sure, to be honest, of the videos that I will or have time to make. I have a lot going on right now, but I really do want to try to put out some videos, maybe specifically of how I grow some of these flowers here in Central Florida. It's really a different climate. Florida, growing anything in Florida is very unique, are considered a very hot climate, hot growers, warm growers, whatever you want to label it. So it's a little bit more of a challenge. It's not like it can't be done. There's plenty of flower farmers here in the state of Florida, and obviously you who are watching probably grow in Florida or in a hot climate, and that's why this channel is attractive because of that, because it's really a different way of doing things here in Florida when it comes to growing flowers. So you have to kind of take all the other information with a grain of salt, just because sometimes you just can't implement certain things that when it comes to flowers grown in anywhere else in the part of the country compared to here. So I really do want to just focus on being a warm grower. I'm obviously not an expert by all means, but it's just my experience, me going through the motions of growing flowers here in Central Florida. So we'll see how the channel evolves throughout this year as we are in a new year, 2024. So as of now, not knowing when I'm not going to be able to grow on this property, or when if I have to get another property, when that will be, I have no idea. It's really have so many things up in the air. I really can't predict anything right now, but what I can do is focus on the here, the now, be present, and enjoying what I can. So right now I am, like I said, growing. I have some flowers growing in one 50-foot raised bed, which I will show you a little tour of that in a sec. But I just thought it was important to let you guys know what's going on with my farm. I really am excited for this YouTube channel to grow, because it had good momentum, and it was great having connections with certain people. And I really appreciate anybody who's seen my videos, or anybody who's reached out to me on Facebook or on here on YouTube about growing flowers. And it's just, that's what I want. I just want a community of people who love growing flowers, and especially if you have the passion that I do of becoming a flower farmer. And I feel like now that I've had a little bit of flower growing experience with my first year growing, obviously not a lot, but it's just, I learned so much. And moving forward, I kind of am thinking a little bit differently when it comes to business and what I want. So more to that come in the future. And I'm just really, really excited to see where my flowers take me, and just never giving up on that dream. So if you're seeing this, if you made it this far in the video, I just want to remind you that you're not alone if you're going through a really hard place in your life. And you're not alone if you feel like it's not possible to do what you want or to make your dreams come true. You just have to keep pushing, keep moving forward. And it's really, really hard to think of that when you are in such a dark place, if you are. But just know there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and just keep a really amazing support system around you with people who will lift you up and not lift you down, and who believe in you. And most importantly, you have to believe in yourself and know that you can do it. And so even I have my days where I doubt myself, and I still have to go through those emotions, but at the end of the day, I know I can do this. I know I can make my dreams come true, becoming a flower farmer, and more of a flower farmer, not much of a farmer florist. And I've learned that I really just like enjoying growing them. I do like making bouquets, obviously for market, but nothing when it comes to like weddings or anything like that. I just feel like I'm learning little by little about myself as a farmer when it comes to flowers. So, and you'll learn that through time, and maybe I'll change, who knows. But at the moment, I am growing a little bit and providing them to anybody in my local area who wants to buy them through hearsay, like friends and family and co-workers and things like that. So it's nothing really official when it comes to markets. I don't want to say that I'm going to grow for market anywhere and not deliver. So I don't want to do that, knowing that I'm in this big transition of my life right now. So I'm just kind of keep learning how to grow flowers in Florida, and making sure that I keep my dreams and my plans fresh. I'm always writing things down. I'm always, anything that I come up with, I'm writing it in a little book that I keep with all the plans that I want in my future flower farm. So my new flower farm name is Peaceful Petals, and I think it's just a perfect name for what I'm really going for. I really just want a place of serenity, and a place where people can find peace. And whenever they grab some of my flowers, they have some of that, and they can feel it. And so I want the energy just to be just so beautiful and so peaceful. So that's really pretty much if anything, I'm not knowing what's going to happen in the future with my farm. I do know for sure that I do want a place where people can come be amongst the flowers and find peace in that, and the beauty, and just let go of any stress and have a place of serenity. And that's really my main goal on my flower farm, and that's why I named it Peaceful Petals Farm, just because I just want it to be a place of peace, and because that's what I am striving for in my life right now. So it's just so beautiful, and I can't wait to continue Peaceful Petals Farm and wherever it may be. And I really appreciate you watching this video and taking the time to kind of know the update. And I'm going to go ahead and show you what's growing currently. And I'm just focusing on flowers, right? These obviously snapdragons were sold last year, a while ago, but I do have some sunflowers right now. I got some Zena Seeds that she breeded the zinnias in grow lights right now, so I'm really excited to see those. Some celosia, some white dill, which is Queen Anne's lace, and cosmos. So just really simple flowers. A bunch of zinnias, just kind of know they take 60 days to grow. And so if anything, I just want a fast turnaround if I have to pull the plug on this land of growing. So I just want something just to have for myself, and hopefully sell a couple bouquets if I can. So that's what I'm growing now, and this is what I have in the ground currently. So here I have some snapdragons. They don't have any netting, so they're kind of, some of them are weirdly shaped, but some of them have grown really tall and beautiful, and I'm getting some blooming right now, so that's pretty cool. And I feel like a lot of them did die out, so I have spots where I don't have flowers, but definitely having the spacing closer together helps with keeping them straight. So I just have a couple of snapdragons just on this bed here, this part of the bed. They look so beautiful. And some of them are still haven't bloomed yet. And so just wanted to show you some. I'm going to show you here a bouquet I made recently, gifted to somebody with some snapdragons and some status. It just came out so beautiful and giving me some Mother Day vibes, but that was a bouquet that came out of here. Then here I have straw flower, a couple more snaps on in this little area. I have some straw flower here beginning to bloom and come up. So I did cut them back. I did pinch these so they can branch out more. It definitely helped make more. So empty spot here. I have some stock, some white stock and some pink stock. I'll show a picture here of some stock that came up earlier last month, and I harvested that and put that in my house. It was so beautiful. And then here I have a good amount of status. This is all status right here. I want to say I get over 20 plants. Here we go. All here. Some more straw flower here, some more status over here, and then more straw flower over here. So a lot of straw flower, a lot of status, empty spot here, and that was some stock that's kind of finished. So I don't have anything here. I think I'll just put some more zinnias here. And so this is this bed right here. Straw flower, status, and some snaps, and a little bit of stock. So it's still taking some time to bloom, but it's growing nicely. I spaced them out quite well this time. Last time I didn't really, and so I think it worked out. So my plan really is to keep weeding these beds here. This is a really big dill plant that I have, which is pretty cool. It's huge. I'll probably grow around it, but I'm just going to add a bunch of zinnias here and weed this bed, which is overgrown, and put some sunflowers. And I harvested a cabbage over there, or a cauliflower. And then here I actually have some onions that are almost ready, looking great. So when these are finally out, I'll put some more zinnias. So zinnias, sunflowers, and trying to fit some other flowers in between. So that's what I have growing here. So that's a little update on my farm. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you stick around for the future of Peaceful Petals Farm. So thank you for taking the time to watch my video, and hopefully I'll see you soon.